It didn't go though.
It was beautiful.
It was so
It
slow.
was beautiful.
There it goes. There it goes.
No, it's not recording
Look.
yet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's right. You should have kept the
You're
first
on
intro.
air.
Welcome to High Wine Time.
We're your hosts, and today we have
Special guests,
yes,
people you've only heard from behind the scenes.
In the caboose.
Hi.
In the caboose, we have Emily and Sarah.
Hi.
Hello.
In case
We're
you're
doing
wondering,
great.
it's still just me that's part of the High Wine Time. So the rest of these fools, that's just them. It's just their personality.
It's natural.
Well,
doing
thanks
great.
for joining us, guys. I'm excited you're
Thanks
here.
for inviting us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
I was
Cheers.
not expecting it.
Cheers.
We
Neither was
have
I.
champagne since this
It's
is
a new
our
year.
first episode of the new year that we're bringing in.
new year, new season, new us, new all.
Oh, same as.
Same as New Year.
Same as.
All the things.
Yeah,
Manifest.
I would love for it to be a new me, but it's not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening.
There's still time.
There is still
What's
time.
wrong with the you?
Well, nothing. Like my New Year's resolution was to be on time more, and
never
That's
good.
like
not you.
this morning the battery didn't start in the car. Like
Oh.
that's not me. That's the universe. I would have left on time had the battery turned
Mm.
on.
Yep.
But
Not wrong. Not wrong.
right. So it's just not in my spirit of the universe.
Maybe next year.
Probably not. We've gone long enough. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna matter.
We're into the acceptance stage.
Yeah.
How did
So-
you
It's not
spend
changing.
New Year's?
Oh, good
Sarah?
question.
Me, we went over to our friend's house and had dinner. We made pizza and played games. And by 10 o'clock, we were all looking at the clock and we were like, there's still a couple more hours, but we have rallied and it was a good time. We had fun.
Nice.
Did
Yeah,
you do
pretty
any?
chill.
Did you do any traditions, Emily? We talked about in our last episode
Yes.
some of the crazy traditions.
I eat black-eyed peas every New Year's
See?
Eve because my mother
My dad didn't make it up.
instilled
We've
that in
learned.
me. It's, what is it, good luck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I was little, my mom would force feed me and my brother black-eyed
You're
peas.
gonna have luck. this
You will
year.
have luck, damn it.
As I've
Yeah.
gotten older, I don't mind the taste. They're fine. But I make a great cowboy caviar with
Yeah.
black-eyed
Yes,
peas.
I just
Nice.
yes, I put them in.
So
there.
that's what
I
I
know
did
that
this
it is
year.
good.
I forced everybody who walked in my house to eat a bite too.
Good.
Cowboy caviar or
Yeah.
beans?
Well, because there's black-eyed peas
had
in
to have
it.
that black-eyed
Yeah,
peas.
yeah,
Black
Yeah,
eyed
yeah.
peas are
So I'm
good,
kind of
though.
like my mom, just I made
Okay.
it better.
yeah.
See?
Perfect.
And you turned
That's
out
all-
all right.
Yeah.
So
That's luck, right?
You had a lot of
Great.
luck.
I'm still living.
Yeah. Crushing it.
Did you bring out your crackers?
Oh my God. No. I was being a good sister, and Gareth and Sarah were going to their friend's house for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I pulled out the Christmas crackers because we had too many people on Christmas, so I couldn't do them. I pulled out the Christmas crackers and they were New Year's Eve crackers. And I was like, oh my God, how perfect. How many people are going to your party? There was going to be 6. There were 6 crackers. We just stayed home. We had a really chill night. So I sent them with Sarah. Oh my God. She came home the next day and was like, so those New Year's crackers, I talked them up.
I had told everybody about that there was like little toys in them and you get to wear paper crowns afterwards. So like
Yeah.
right at midnight, we all gathered around and pulled them apart and confetti, just confetti went everywhere.
Got all
All
over
inside the house.
this friend's house.
And I was like,
No.
I'm so sorry. Meanwhile, the last time I was there, I had broke their wine opener. So I was like,
You're on a roll.
I'm not allowed back here ever again. It was bad. They were vacuuming
Oh,
it up.
I felt
It's fine.
so bad. I had no idea they were filled with just confetti. Like, how messy.
What did you think was
Oh,
in them?
because
I thought it was a normal cracker.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they had the paper crown. Normally it has a crown.
I guess I just don't know what a cracker is then.
Go back and watch episode 3.
Okay, that's my bad.
and you will figure it out. We do. So this is a British tradition that
Okay.
I know other families do in the U.S.,
Yeah.
but this is what all my British family
The
does.
cracker.
Yes, so they're these little like Tootsie Roll looking things that you pull and they make a little pop noise.
Yeah.
And inside of them, there's a paper crown, a like little toy,
Okay.
and then a joke and a skit that you have to act out.
Oh.
And we do that before we eat Christmas dinner every year. And then you wear the crown while you eat Christmas dinner.
That's cute.
So this year we had 9 people for Christmas. And I only had 6 crackers.
Okay.
And I thought I had bought them last year and they were left over. And so I thought I was doing something so fun for Sarah. And
They're the actual things that you. I know what you're talking
these are
about.
New Year's ones.
Those are the ones.
So these
I
you
know.
pull open and
Yeah.
confetti came out of it.
Yeah.
And
Just
not what
confetti.
we thought. So I set
Yeah.
them up for
And we did them
failure.
inside.
Whoopsies.
So
Whoopsies.
my bad.
Oh, I rolled laughing though. It was really funny. I was like, I'm so sorry.
But also, did they like it?
No,
so.
I
I
said
mean,
fucking confetti everywhere.
It didn't live up to the hype that I
because
hyped it
nothing
up to.
was
Well,
in
you
it.
thought you were about to do charades all night,
Yeah, I
and
was
then
like,
you end up
"It's
just
fine."
cleaning.
Just,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Fun
Mhm.
times. Jokes on you.
Fun times. Fun times.
Dang.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
So
My favorite part was that me and Lauren texted each other at the
At
the same-
midnight.
At midnight, I was like, "Hey, Happy New Year!" Wait, no, you sent me a picture of being under the table, which
Yeah.
we just talked about.
and I was like, am I doing it right? I
I
never been
And
under
then-
the table at New Year's.
And then my brother's girlfriend took a picture of me under the table. I sent it right back to Lauren. I was like, "Girl, where
Okay,
She was
so
sitting
I have
under
to say,
it.
I saw both of those pictures that you posted.
Yeah.
And I thought that one of the pictures, like
was of the chair."
I thought you're just supposed to turn your chairs backwards. I thought that was just like a weird thing that I didn't know about that I was going to
This
learn
is how
about.
rumors get started.
Even
This
better.
is how the traditions start. I'm
That
telling
is how
you.
the tradition starts.
So
Somebody
I
wrote
was
it.
going to ask you about that, but
But I asked, I was like, "Why did you take a picture? Because it's not even a good picture
Yeah.
of me under the table." And she's like, "I just wanted to remember in case it does turn out different. We see where it started." And I was like,
So what was
So
sitting
now you
under
have
the
to-
table for?
"What?
Remind us what sitting
To-
under the table was for.
It's to bring in love in the new year."
Okay, so I'm still married, which I guess did bring
still
in
married.
love. Have you
I didn't
had
sit under the
any
table.
I
love
didn't sit
show
under the
up?
table.
I don't know if it was the drinks that night, if it was the grape combo, or what it was.
The
but
color of your underwear, maybe.
color of the
Ooh,
underwear.
What color
We don't
was-
know.
What
all-
color was the underwear?
It was pink.
Okay.
So
All the
shades of
things.
red,
Yeah,
Okay.
shades of red.
which is love. But the people who text you aren't always family.
Well, did somebody
and
text you, girl?
Does it start to bring in the love? I don't know.
So you got a text.
But did a guy text you?
Yes. But I'm not saying it's because of the table.
But if
Well,
you
the table-
believe it is
the-
true, it is true, Jeanette.
We cannot.
We
deny or
are
confirm.
multimillionaires, and I believe that that's true.
Yeah.
So it is true.
We're
is
manifesting
true.
all the things.
Manifesting love.
Right now, we're just called irresponsible, but it's fine.
Doesn't matter.
It
Sounds
doesn't
like
matter.
it worked
Can
though.
we confirm
You
or
sat-
deny? No, but I don't know.
You sat under
So
the
was
table.
it just a Happy New Year text, or what was?
It
was
doesn't
like-
matter. It was a
Doesn't matter.
text
He
because
thought-
you get
he
the Happy
thought-
New Year.
He thought of her.
That's true.
Regardless, you were under the table. You ate the grapes. You had
True.
the underwear.
It wasn't
You
a
got the
family.
text.
Okay, I didn't know about the grape thing either.
Oh, you have to eat 12 grapes
Until
every
for.
I
month.
watched a TikTok and some girls like eating
Yeah.
a ton of grapes.
I saw a bunch of people eating grapes this year
Mhm.
because my FBI agent in my phone, he crushed it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Crushed it. So shout out Kevin. So, well,
Kevin.
have you done anything fun
Kevin.
since the New Year started?
Fun.
I mean, I know we're only one weekend in.
I don't think I've done much fun things.
No, nothing fun.
No,
What
not
about y'all?
Mm, not really. Started planning a baby shower, but about
For
it.
who?
My sister.
Okay,
Yeah.
I felt like you should clarify that.
Yeah.
I should. Yeah. You're right. Not me.
No one on the couch.
No,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
Yeah.
live vicariously through y'all in the next couple weeks
For what?
Why?
for when you go to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We're going to New York.
I was
That
like, what
is-
am I gonna do?
That is
Yeah,
hella
same.
fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
Yes, it's been
Yeah.
a long time
It's been a
coming.
long time
It's
coming.
my
It
end
has.
of breastfeeding trip round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but before
Slash
we get
girls
to New
trip.
York, what have you done fun?
I was in a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend from elementary school got married.
I love the color of the bridesmaid dress.
They were
I
very
yeah,
thought
they
they
were
looked
really
great.
It's
pretty
that
color.
rebel rose color.
Yeah.
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 I don't know how to describe it other than I know
Uh,
it matches my lip color. and that's what it's
Desert
called.
rose would be the color.
Yeah.
On the
I think that's a
website.
good color on
It
you.
was
It's one of
gorgeous.
your-
I like
Yeah.
that it
Goes
wasn't
with
like
my
pink,
palette.
like
Yeah.
it was like
Mhm.
Mauve.
I don't know. It was yeah.
Like
I
a
love-
mauve.
I
It was
love
pretty
that.
though.
Yeah.
And it looked really good with all the other colors there. So it was really nice.
Mhm.
Been a really good time. But it was crazy because like there was like 30 people there, it felt like, from not only high school, but like elementary school. And
They
that's
all
not
have
very
known each other
often.
that long.
Yeah. Because our elementary school, everybody that lived in that neighborhood was the only people who attended the elementary school.
Oh, fun.
And for whatever reason, we've all just stayed in touch. Actually, I do know why. It's because Amanda keeps everybody like in the loop. She's our connector. And then she married another golden retriever, and he's also a people. So like together they just like know everyone, and then they keep everyone connected.
That's really awesome. I'm jealous because I feel like I only have that with 2 friends that I've connected really close with in high school, and then we're college roommates, and then
Yeah. Are you still friends with them though?
Yeah, but what I was thinking is something that you may have like. You've been your true self with those people since the beginning with their elementary, and I think I've only been my true self with those people starting in high school. So I feel like if I try to be friends with my elementary people, it's only fake friends. So that's why it's like a fake relationship. If I try to do that now.
And you mean that like in person, right? Not necessarily social
Yeah,
media.
yeah. Like,
because I feel like you can still like people's pictures and it not be fake or
Yeah, of
comment on it.
course.
Yeah,
You can
If
want
I
somebody
like
to
something, I
succeed.
genuinely like
yeah. I'm
what
like,
I'm
that's
seeing.
great. I love
Like
to
I'm
see
happy
that.
for you.
Yeah, but like if I run into certain people in person, it's one of those like, hey, where you add a bunch of Y's to the end of it. Like, you know,
Right.
it's not like I'm genuinely excited to see you.
Have you ever run into somebody from like way back in the day, and then you're like, you kind of like see them across the room, and you're like, you're like, do I say hi? Do I ignore them?
Like, do they know me? Do they remember me? I don't know.
Because
Yes.
when I was like younger-ish,
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten more confident over the years.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I might have been like, like, do they see me? I don't know. Like, are they have to, and now, like, I will just straight up walk up. Like, I did
you're
it.
the person who
I
does
did
it.
it because I would rather.
Wow.
I decided one day
That's
that I would rather you feel uncomfortable than me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
That is so good.
That's
But
a
like,
good thing.
how do you keep the conversation going? Because my uncomfortable would kick in as soon as I said hi, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I have
I didn't mean
nothing
to
to
do
talk
this.
to you
well, I'll
about.
just be like, hey.
It was an accident.
Well, I'll just be like, hey, like, Emily, do you remember me? Like, hey, like it's been
Okay.
so long.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
type
kind of just
thing.
address the do you remember
I
me
straight up, I
immediately.
just go straight up, Emily.
That's-
So if like you want to pretend like
Emily.
you don't know me, then that's weird for you. But like I know you know me because we were like,
I wish.
Yeah.
I actually did it like not too long ago at this restaurant called Salsa's. Shout out.
Sponsor if you
We do
want.
love
Yeah,
you.
and
We do love you.
I saw her, but like we were all getting to sit down, and it was just like a mess, and I felt like she saw me, but like we were getting like both kids organized, and it was a hot mess for like there was 4 kids there,
Yeah.
and then I actually got up out of my seat, went outside just where she was because she was in like the play area, and I was like, hey, how are you?
Oh, so you like made it a point to go say hi.
Because I knew.
Oh no!
Like,
if we've already sat,
I'm
not saying
I
hi.
low-key knew she saw me.
yeah.
And I saw her out of the corner of my eye, but
High
I was
key.
dealing
High
with
key.
I was dealing with 30 other things that were more important at the time.
Yeah.
And so once everything calmed down, I looked around, saw where she was, and then I was like,
So you obviously had to like her enough to go do that.
no, not necessarily. She could have come up to me and said hi.
Well,
She
yeah,
didn't.
I just
So
mean like if we were
Before,
just like
yeah.
kind of friends in high school, like I knew you.
this wasn't high school. This is elementary school. So
You
it's like,
recognize somebody from that far back? I feel like I'd be like,
Well, if you grew up with them, you still knew them
Yeah.
in high school, and you might
we
still
were.
be
My
on
elementary
social
school
media.
was very
That's true.
small.
That's true.
You're very
super small.
disconnected like that. You don't remember elementary people.
Listen, I have a bad memory in general, so I might think somebody is somebody and then talk myself out of that person being that person.
When it's
and I'm
always
like,
been
"Nah,
that
nah."
person, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
like, aren't you like friends with them on Facebook? Because like, I feel like I'm friends with a lot of people from elementary school on Facebook, even though we don't necessarily like have ever even talked about high school. She even said, she goes, I think the last time I saw you was graduation, and I was like, probably because I got the fuck out of there.
Right, right.
So it was a
Yeah.
good conversation. It wasn't weird.
I mean, it's just interesting.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's like awkward little lags in the conversation because it's like, okay, now
Yeah.
what do we talk about? And then it's more like interview style,
Well,
you
then-
know?
But I guess if you're at a restaurant, you can be like, well, I'm going to go sit down
That's
now.
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
I was like,
Nice segue.
I like to make you feel. Just kidding. I don't like to make you feel. No, I was just like, once it got whatever, I was like, okay, that was done. I went and I said hi.
I did my part.
Like
You
I
did
would,
your part.
I
You're
would
the
rather them feel. I'd rather them feel awkward than me. Is what.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long. It
Makes
has not
total
been that long.
sense.
I'm normally like very like not like that, but it's been a recent thing that
That's good.
I've been
That's
like,
good
you know
quality.
what? I would rather be the one who's like, hey,
Ooh.
like let me put you in
Yeah.
that you feel awkward, like you want to act like you don't know me or you blah 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 type. No.
What changed that made you want to?
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
have definitely
yeah.
done that,
I
and
haven't had
there's
that
no guilt
switch.
behind it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Why did you do that? Like
I don't
after
know.
kids or after marriage or after college? Like what?
I can't pinpoint like an exact time of when it was. Like I feel like the older I got, the more confident I got in just who I am as like, yeah, I'm quirky, yeah, like I just owned it. I feel like once I
You know
like
yourself a little
owned
bit better.
myself and like I still feel, people might misunderstand me type thing, but like if you misunderstand me then you just don't know me. It's just how it is, type thing. Like I'm just who I am. I'm not mean, I'm a good
But I
person.
think that's
like,
great.
Yeah.
Because I would
That's a cat.
pretend like I never saw you. Like there was a guy, I went to a restaurant, there was a guy that was our waiter that I know I had a crush on in middle school. Didn't happen. We're friends on social media. Didn't happen. I didn't
You
see
didn't
you.
even acknowledge.
He didn't acknowledge me. I didn't acknowledge him. We went about our
Honestly,
merry
I'm
way.
telling you, he was probably like, I don't know if that's Lauren. Like, that might not be Lauren. I don't want to make fool of
And
myself.
maybe because
He was probably like, I had a crush on her in middle school.
Yeah.
no way.
And now I'm
no
so
way.
awkward.
He dated the prettiest girl in school. It was, anyways, neither here nor there. But that has happened in real life because at the wedding I was just at, there was somebody who I did grow up with. We didn't run like in the same circles. Like we never really like hung out or anything. But I walked out, and since I graduated college, like I will say I definitely changed my face a little bit. Little improvement here and there. But like I'm basically still me. I'm just
You are literally the same.
Literally.
Yeah.
I've seen your high school.
You haven't
photos
had
and
like a
you look
facelift.
exactly
I
the
wish.
same.
Or a chin implant.
Yeah.
But I walked up, and as I was walking up, I was like, "Hey guys!" And this girl just stared blankly at me and was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Hi," and she was like, "Oh my god, I didn't
Like, it
even
was so
recognize
You
you."
did not change.
I mean, my face was airbrushed with makeup, so probably I look like a supermodel.
Yes.
You look
And
like
your hair was
Barbie.
done, so props.
I had professional hair and makeup, so maybe that's why. Because like,
Yes.
you can see no flaws.
If I could run
Hello.
into anybody from elementary school, high school, like airbrush me. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is
absolutely.
be
Well,
natural.
we were about to take
I'm
a
like
picture.
this all the
Always
time.
look
Like,
this.
we were about to take a picture of the elementary school group, and one of the girls who was going to take the picture was like, "Let me get a picture of you two." And I was like, "That's okay. Like, we weren't that close. We don't need to take pictures." And she was like, "Yeah, totally," and like did it. And it felt so awkward. So now I'm like
Weird.
so concerned. Like,
Oh.
was there ulterior motives behind that? Like, the job that I know that this person holds, like, they see a lot of people from.
Did she want to like
our high
show?
school?
Do you think that she was like?
I don't know. It made me really
Look
self-conscious
who I
all of a sudden.
saw.
Yeah, like look who I ran into. But also like we weren't close enough where you could post that on like social media, and
But maybe she's going to.
well, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
It would be like it would be so random.
It's almost like it was more of like a let me just have this picture and
in case I run into somebody that we
and
do
be like,
know.
look at who I saw.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's how I know.
Totally.
Which is kind of
Because that's what Chris was like. If you're
Pictures
gonna
are
run
kinda-
into anybody, like at least you had hair and makeup
least you were-
done. Like
Yeah.
that
You
was the time you want to
fucking
do
fire.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
So it was like interesting, but it also made me very self-conscious. And I feel like even like at your wedding, I was in Emily's wedding. Even in your wedding, like walking down the aisle, I didn't really know your groomsmen. Like I knew Sean, and that was it. And I remember like cheesing, but I was so nervous. I was in a room full of people that most of them I don't know. You know what I mean? But I was so nervous walking down the aisle, and I remember like shaking with nerves. And I was smiling so big because I was so happy for you guys, but also I was so nervous. So it felt like my cheeks were gonna fall off, and they were like my teeth were like sticking to my lips. Like it was fine. but I was really nervous.
I
It was a
have
look.
really high
And
expectations
at
whenever
this
I have a wedding, and
wedding-
if your teeth aren't sticking the fuck out, we have a
No,
problem.
because at this wedding, I
You're
felt
not
so
If you're not shaking.
happy. I was walking to a row full of people that I know, like.
yeah.
So I was not nervous at all. It was just like it was weird because I wanted to do something goofy, but like
I'd be serious.
I didn't even show my teeth smiling, like because I just felt so relaxed. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even smoke. I was
You're
almost sober.
natural.
I was only a couple mimosas in, and
Almost
and
sober.
Just a
shot
couple.
Tequila Rose. Shout out Tequila Rose.
Shout out. No
That
ad.
is
Just
old
love
school.
it.
That
Just
is
love
old
it.
school. That's Amanda's. See, this is why Amanda's the people person
Oh,
because she
yes.
provided all these shots, and I was like, "Girl, Tequila Rose." She was like, "You and me both, sister."
Homegirl
Yeah.
I feel like
knows.
Amanda
She knows.
introduced me to that at your wedding. I feel like
Tequila
she wanted
Rose?
shots because that's like the creamy.
They
peach.
had it at my
Strawberry.
wedding.
At least at one of the
I have-
bars.
creamy
I have
strawberry.
never had it.
I'll introduce you.
Yeah.
I could shoot. Listen, there's only one thing I know how to chug in the world, and it is chocolate milk and Tequila Rose.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Actually, I can confirm this because at her 30th birthday,
I can't take shots.
I
Yeah.
didn't believe you, and I was like, swallow that shit.
I don't. My brain doesn't
couldn't.
understand it now.
She
Chocolate
literally
milk.
Until
Today.
she was
I will
standing underneath the
challenge
bartender.
There you go. It
To a
just has to
chocolate
go
milk
straight
chugging
from the
contest.
bottle to the
Like,
mouth.
I think I would not be able to.
I
do that.
can chug chocolate milk, and Tequila Rose falls in the strawberry milk category, so I can't chug it.
It does taste like that.
It does. We
You're
all
not
have our
wrong.
strengths and weaknesses. and-
Amanda is a soul sister, though.
She is.
She
for sure.
is, but
She
that's
is.
where. So, like, you know,
Yeah.
that's where we all
Mhm.
come into play. But I wouldn't talk. I would not go up to somebody that wasn't at least like friendly with.
And say, "Can I take a picture?"
No.
No, absolutely not. But even if I saw them out somewhere, like, I'll just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But
I'm
the
not
people
brave.
I am friends with, like, I have so much love for them. And it's like, we've never changed. Like, we're all still the same kids. We could just, like, drink now.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's just better.
you
That's
know,
fun.
have we gotten in trouble by our friend's mom for getting drunk on a Monday at the Mexican food restaurant on margaritas? Yes.
Margarita Monday.
But we were like in our 20s,
Yeah.
like 25, and her mom was furious because we were drinking. Like little things like that where it's still everything is still the same. We're
Yeah.
just older with way more responsibilities. And now every one of them like have kids and families, and then here we are though. We still get
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Have a
feel like
good
that's
time.
pretty unique that you guys have stayed in touch.
I
since
agree.
Elementary
Very,
school.
very unique.
Well, it's not like we didn't like
situation.
have our own, like I feel like everyone kind of had their own lives,
Right.
and we've all still just kind of stayed connected.
But
like,
the fact that you can still pick up where you
It's
left
not
off.
even like I wouldn't pick up where I left off with my elementary school friends. Like I would have
Yeah.
if I'm picking up where I left off, it was 5th grade. Like
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
type
the other
thing.
thing.
Like I didn't like keep up with you through junior high, high school.
Oh no, we have a gossip
like-
group chat.
Yeah, no.
Where
that
if you
is-
need to keep tabs
That's
on
not
people,
normal.
That's not normal.
Even the people in high school that I said I'm closest connected
don't
to.
make me feel bad about gossiping.
No,
You all do
gossip
it.
group chat
Hey,
normal.
are you
With
kidding
people from
me?
elementary school, not so
Not
much.
much.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
I see. I was like, excuse me. We all do that.
We all have that. We all have that group
Don't
chat,
tell me you
off
don't
the
talk
group
about
chat
somebody.
text message going
Right.
on.
Except
And if you're
us,
not
Hillary.
in it, you're not
We
in
don't-
it.
Hillary.
You
Hillary,
don't
we
know.
don't have that. I just want to point that out. Hillary, we don't have that.
Except kinda.
No, we don't.
No.
Sounds like you had an exciting weekend.
Yeah, no, it
was
made my
fun.
heart happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really
That's so
fulfilling.
nice.
Yeah,
It feels like a
Recharge.
family reunion.
it does because like our parents were all there hanging out together,
See,
and then
that's
we
so
were all
nice.
there.
Yeah.
But then
So
also,
I hate when I miss out hanging out.
it
with
was
Jane.
such a
I know,
chill
right?
like wedding too. Like it just reinforced. Like I feel like I don't let that many things. I mean, don't talk to Chris, but I don't feel like I let that many things really bother me. Like it just doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
who cares? Let's be fun.
I'm a big picture person.
Yeah, and it doesn't like I'm not going to just focus on these little bitty details and freak out. And I
Yeah.
feel like that is how my friend was. And like there was something happened where one of the girls ordered the wrong dress color and was so upset.
Yeah.
But she was one of the maid of honor. So it's like
It worked out.
Oh, Oh.
Yeah, we just switched, and she started first, and I was like, so many maid of honors do that.
Yeah, they were
all the
different
time.
So
things.
normal.
Yeah, so it was like she was so easy to pivot, or like she couldn't find the earrings to match like her wedding stuff. And one of the other girls was like, I wore these to my wedding. Here's just something borrowed. And like, no problem. Didn't let it, but like she was so chill. And it was so nice because I've been in a lot of weddings. And I have been through bridezillas who have
That was
made the
not
whole
me. That
experience
was not me.
miserable.
Really?
No.
Just to clarify, not me.
No. To people who have been so chill, and just even the things that would make other people just have a meltdown, or people who are having a meltdown because they're so upset, like for it to be so chill. And even her mom was like, who cares, let's just do this. And it's like, thank you so much. This is why we've been friends for this long, is because we're the same person.
That's good.
You know, and it's special.
That
And
was
I like it.
fun.
That is super
Shout out to
special.
Roth Elementary.
Oh, shout out. Not an ad.
Creating
just like 'em.
lifelong friendships in Bridgestone.
Not
Lifelong.
But
She put the neighborhood.
She put the neighborhood.
my address is no. I'm just kidding. No, okay. So I want to pivot though.
Okay, pivot.
Okay,
Pivot.
high school drama.
I've been watching too much
What
Friends.
drama?
Have you seen the Golden Globes drama?
Yes.
So
Going
I
on
don't.
with Taylor Swift.
So I don't watch those shows anymore.
Why?
Like I used
I watched
to.
post.
I used to
recap.
watch them all the time growing up. Like my mom and I with the commercials and all that fun stuff.
It's like Super Bowl.
Now I just watch like the TikToks
actual
on
Super
it.
Bowl.
So yeah, I basically
The
watched.
Spark Notes
I
version.
watched it.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on TikTok.
Yeah,
I don't
I've seen the
I don't
highlights.
exactly
Well, the
have a
highlights,
TikTok.
Yeah, I
goes
the
on.
love
highlights.
going back and seeing like the fashion. Like,
Yes.
It
Mhm.
takes
Yeah,
forever
I
to go
click
down the
through
carpet,
e-news.
but I want to see like
And I want to
with
see
it.
every single one. I want to know who their designer is, and then what they're
Yes.
wearing.
The
Can we talk
outfit-
about? Yeah. Sorry. You
No,
go.
I was just gonna say the outfit that I questioned was Billie Eilish.
Oh, her question. Yes.
I
okay.
didn't understand it
Yes.
much. It was
So
just too
I
bizarre
was
for me.
actually just explaining this all to Sean last
Okay.
night on the way to bowling.
Not bowling.
Yeah, bowling. That's
She was
a
a
different.
No,
that's
we're
a different
not.
story.
We're not in our 50s. I would just like to point that out.
That's a
We
different-
are actually. We're not even in our 40s. So
It's a different story.
No. Yeah.
So I was explaining to
Bowling.
Sean that like because she wore one of those like oversized clothing.
She looked like the kid
options.
from
so like what she normally wears.
Yeah,
Christmas
and
Story.
so what I was
a Christmas
where she was like,
In the pink. Oh, she
Yeah.
can put the arms
So
down.
I was
No.
explaining to Sean that I remember I read an article like a long time ago about her, about how like she was very kind of self-conscious
About
in
her
a
body,
way.
right?
About her body.
Yes.
She's like, you don't know under these big like, you don't know under those big clothes. Does she have like a six pack, or is she like thick as hell, or is she like? She's like, you don't know.
Do you know?
No, I mean
Oh.
her face is beautiful.
The only
That's what
thing I
told
saw was her
Sean.
Met Gala
Yeah, so
dress,
the
but she
Oh.
was so pretty.
well, it was the people on the radio. They were talking, and they were
because
talking
wasn't she
about.
young? She was like a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the radio people were being like, oh, like kind of weird about it. And I was like, Sean was like, is she pretty? And I was like, I mean, her
Yes.
face is gorgeous. Like, you just don't know what her body looks like, but that's what she wants.
Yeah.
She doesn't want you talking about her body. And so
Yeah.
It
I
should be about
had
the
to
music.
explain that. I had to woman-splain that to my
Preach,
man
preach.
about the woman and the celebrity get nitpicked. Like, you could be a beautiful singer and win an Emmy or Golden Globe or whatever it's called for a song in Barbie, and
Right.
people will just talk about your like weight gain, weight loss, weight whatever.
Okay, that's a good point. I didn't even think of it from that perspective. I just thought it was a weird outfit. I
Yeah.
was like, I feel like it's just
I mean,
nothing goes together.
It's weird as hell.
Yeah.
Yes, but
But I didn't think of it
Didn't
from that
see
way.
it.
But
Yeah.
Billy's message.
Yeah,
Yes.
Was
makes more
received.
sense.
Yes.
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 She was on brand.
absolutely.
That makes
Good
sense.
But
for
to
her.
talk about like what I love, just
And
Margot
honestly, you
Robbie.
can eat
Oh my God,
whatever you
yes.
want
Yes.
in a baggier outfit.
Yeah,
But
she
why
would
are
probably
you-
be more
something?
comfy.
But why are people picking on Taylor?
That was
Oh.
for the lip reading.
That was
which,
for the Selena Gomez.
yeah,
Because they're
Taylor
besties.
Swift.
I know that there's like a
yes,
little trifecta
Selena
of
Gomez,
besties.
Taylor Swift, and then
Who was
Kelly
that
Teller.
Kelly Teller.
Miles Teller wife. Which
That's
tell
who
me
that was.
why I
I
have
loved
seen.
her dress.
I love Miles Teller, so I knew they've been together. Like I knew he was
didn't know
married.
that's who it was.
Tell me
Yeah.
why my entire existence, I thought her name was Kaylee
I
Teller.
did too.
How's
because-
it spelled?
Keleigh. So it's Kelly,
Kelly.
but It took Taylor Swift getting a gift from her to be like, look what Kelly got me. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, her name's Kelly. I thought it was Kaylee this whole time.
I did
Because
too.
the only way I've known somebody to spell Kaylee is that way, not Kelly.
This
But
is
it's
all over again. How
K-E-L-E.
nobody knew who Travis was until
Miles.
yeah.
Oh, Travis. Yeah,
no,
sorry, my
until
bad.
The
Travis.
girls.
Same page
until
now.
Taylor. What did Travis go to the?
No.
It
Kelly
was a
Teller
girls'
was her
night.
date.
No,
So she had a
I
girls'
know,
night.
but I'm asking, did Travis go at all?
No.
I doubt it.
No.
Because it's playoff football time right
Yeah.
now.
He had a
He
game
had
the same day.
Yeah.
But he was inactive.
Yes.
No, so the drama though was it looked like the lip reader said that
There's a lamp. Move.
oh my gosh.
That could have been dangerous. Really bad.
That could have been terrible.
If you can't
action.
see, my dog is in a cone and just walked in.
She's like a noodle.
She looks like a lamp. Anyways,
The Pixar.
back to my story.
Pixar, the Pixar lamp.
Yes. So Kaylee and Kelly and Taylor, Kaylee and Taylor. Kelly and Taylor went together, and it looked like Selena Gomez said she asked for a picture with
Kylie Jenner
and Timothy Chalamet, which doesn't make sense in my brain, but that's another
We'll get back to
topic.
that.
That's something.
So
different.
it looked
The Pixar lamp.
it looked like she said she asked to take a picture, and they said no, and then Kelly was like, Timothy, and she was like, mm-hmm. And so that's what the rumors are going around with, that Kylie Jenner said she couldn't take a picture. But I follow Dumois. Shout out Dumois because I love them.
Not an ad. We just like you.
Anon, please.
We love you.
Anon,
please.
please.
We're going to everywhere in New York because of
We're
you.
gonna go get a Manhattan,
all of it,
right? A Manhattan in New York.
A Cosmopolitan.
Cosmo in Manhattan.
You
Sorry,
can have a Manhattan too.
You're almost there.
You can
a
have all the
Cosmo in
things.
Manhattan and
You're almost
Yes,
there.
yes, that's what you meant.
Inception.
But they posted the actual audio of it, and she sang immediately. And then,
But how did they get the audio? I'm just curious.
Because somebody
Dumois
was
gets everything.
recording
Dumois
pretty close to them. Like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
able to pick it up.
Dumois.
Oh, wow.
Dumois gets everything.
But
they know everything.
I can't unsee her saying Timothy, though.
It does
Like,
look
I
Oh,
like
it
cannot
does look
unsee
like
it.
it. But then you see
I
it.
see it. I
But
can't unsee it.
you also said that you saw something Selena said.
Yeah, Selena
What'd she
Gomez
say?
commented saying that she was telling them about two of her friends that hooked up.
Oh, when
Not
she
that
was,
it was anybody's business.
when
is what
she was
said.
called out for the Timothy thing.
Yeah.
She commented.
She clarified.
No.
She was like
Yeah.
totally off.
Yeah,
Okay.
But then
yeah.
there were other videos, like it looked like Kylie Jenner told Timothy Chalamet, I love you. So then I'm showing Sarah, and I'm like, what if it's alligator food? What if it's olive juice?
Olive juice.
Yes!
Olive
Because
juice.
now, I mean, I know they always put out the bad lip reading from the NFL,
Those
which
are
is
the best.
really funny. But that means you
They
can do
always
the
look so
same thing
accurate.
with anything.
Yeah,
it's like they're
yeah,
trying to spin
absolutely.
something
Yeah.
and make people all mad
The
for
color purple man.
nothing.
Have you guys seen people interpret Oprah and her body language?
No.
And then Oprah commented about it, and it was just literally cold on where we were,
was
and
just
I was too
cold.
cold to be around somebody.
Like, I was just cold.
Yeah.
But they were
it's
like
not that
somebody was
serious.
analyzing her whole body and how she was coming
Yeah.
across to
People
Taraji, blah blah blah.
nitpick everything.
Oh yeah, same
It's
thing.
insane.
And that was no words. That was literally interpreting body language.
Yeah, it just
It was really funny.
Wow, my body language would be interpreted some sort of way.
Yeah.
Literally.
yeah, 2 middle fingers.
My facial expressions just, I can't hide them.
No,
I just can't. I
see?
can't.
We do wear our expressions on our face a lot.
Yeah, that's why you freeze it.
I've been called out.
You just- Freeze it, so then you
Yeah.
just look mean.
Sarah, you're saying
You
yes?
you literally tell me it looks like you're processing when I'm just.
Oh, I thought you were confirming. Yeah, Jeanette, I could see it on your
Oh,
face.
Oh, that's funny.
Fuck. I need to
Lately,
fix my
I've been called
face.
out whenever I feel mischievous. I'll have like a mischievous thought in my head, and then they're like, "I could see that on your face. What are you thinking?" And I'm like,
I've been
"How did you know?
called
How
out.
did you know?" Like at the
Called
Christmas
out.
party, we're doing like a neon, no, like a marquee sign at work.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, is it going to be digital like the stock ticker? And one of our founders was like, no. I got like actual, like you have to put up the letters. And I was like, oh, can I be in charge of that? Like I would put up silly and naughty sayings all the time.
Yeah.
And I like sat there and was thinking of all these sayings in my head, like looking at him. And I was like, can I put them out? And
called you out.
yeah, his wife's sister was like,
His wife's sister?
you look so mischievous right now. And I've only met her at work functions.
I
She was like,
love
I
her.
saw the wheels in your head turning. Like I could see the mischief of what you wanted to say on your face. And I was just like, okay.
Dang it.
Well, we are friends.
Yeah.
Because that was accurate.
Yes.
Yes.
And then this past weekend, I got told the same thing. Like, I can see the mischievous look on your face. Like, don't do it. And I was like,
work on your.
Yeah, you need
but
to work
I'm
on that.
mischievous. What a random and
More
very
Botox.
specific.
More Botox.
I know. Obviously, you can't see if I'm like surprised or mad or angry or what the fuck. So now I just have a mischievous look, but also like
It's in your eyes.
that's so specific to come from multiple people.
The word
It
mischievous is very
Multiple
like,
people from different
parts.
And
Yes.
different groups.
different areas of my life.
Yes.
Like, what is
You need to
that
hide
look?
that better.
What is that? And can I get it on camera? Because I don't know what it is for me to fix it.
It's for us to find.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
and
never
need a
gonna
face.
tell
you're up to
you.
something.
Well, I just
Mm-hmm.
need somebody like photograph me from like the action shots where I could just be mischievous.
All right.
But also, I don't know what has to happen to pull
It's
that
not
out.
like it's gonna
So
change though.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what it is because I'm not sure. I thought I was making no face. Ooh, that's a problem.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
More Botox.
Yeah.
It's the only solution.
The only
Freeze it.
solution.
Freeze it.
Right. So okay, well, it's fine. It's fine.
It'll come. It'll be fine.
Yeah. We
But
just-
for the Golden Globes, sorry, I was
It's okay.
gonna like
We're
just talk
circling
about.
back.
I was gonna circle back to one thing that I absolutely loved.
Yep.
It was Margot Robbie, as per usual.
period.
Her outfit, like the Barbie.
Yeah.
So Barbie.
But also, did you
Literally.
see that J Lo basically did the same thing? Am I
But
starting
hers
something?
was
J-Lo or
soft,
J-Law?
J Lo.
She was in pink, yeah.
She was in like
beautiful.
she was in a pink with
Wait.
like a thing over the arms, and I was like, oh, is this drama? It's kind of like the same,
Same
as Margot
outfit?
Robbie.
No, it was
No.
completely
It
It
different.
was
But
It was
J
kind
Lo
of
was
the
very like old
same.
Hollywood.
You feel looking
She
at
was, but Margot Robbie changed into the black version for the after parties.
Yes.
Oh.
Which was cool
I
because
thought
it was like Barbie.
Yeah.
She is Barbie.
She
She
literally
literally
is.
is
The way
I
she's
love that
standing,
movie.
Barbie.
They
Yeah.
could not have done a better job picking.
A Barbie.
A Barbie.
Yeah,
A
an
stereotypical
actress.
Barbie.
A
for
stereotypical
Well, I
Barbie.
loved
Yeah.
America Ferrer's outfit. Whenever
Oh.
they group
That
pictures
silver
together,
one.
and I was
Yes.
like, "Girl, are you Barbie?"
As the kids
She
say, yes,
is
she is
Barbie.
Barbie.
We're
Didn't
all
you see it?
Barbie.
No,
No,
We're
Jeanette has
all
fallen asleep.
Barbie.
Jeanette has fallen asleep. How many times, Jeanette?
Why do you hate women?
I
Jeanette?
have, no. I have
That's
tried to
why.
watch this movie 3 times.
No.
I have seen the beginning 3 times,
No.
and I
I've
fall
watched
asleep every
it.
time.
I've watched it 3 times.
I know, right?
No. It's not the movie. It's
Sure,
me. It's
sure.
me.
you.
Sure.
I
You're the
choose
problem.
to
You
watch
are the
it-
problem.
No, I choose to watch it when I'm like, okay, let me just put something on, and then I just like pass out. And
It's
I'm
not
like,
that kind of movie.
You
I
have
know.
to say, I want to watch Barbie.
But do you have other movies where you're like that? And like,
Yes.
this is 40. I've started 675 times. Never finished it. Always fall asleep.
Well,
Every time. It's a
they're
cure for
usually
insomnia for me. And I love all of those actresses.
Oh my
It's
god,
usually
Leslie
a
Mann,
Amazing.
love
but
her.
have I watched it?
For me,
No,
it's usually a movie I have seen, and then I'll just like start it and then fall asleep.
except Barbie.
Yeah.
Because
But
you're a
Seinfeld.
woman.
I
hater.
really am trying to watch Barbie, and I just like I'm so
Well,
tired.
can we
Are
watch
you
it
trying
at
to watch
9
it by
a.m.?
yourself?
What does it
I think
matter?
people-
Maybe
I
you
would.
need company to keep you awake.
Or
for
maybe
commentary.
don't hate women.
I'm not trying.
Yeah, don't hate women.
Jeanette,
But
you
Mar-
are Barbie. Watch your
we
movie.
are all Barbie.
Watch your movie.
Okay, I want.
It's
We
about
are confident, beautiful, successful women. And weird Barbie probably all in one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Us. We're all Barbie.
We're all
I'm
Barbie.
podcast Barbie.
You're
Podcast Barbie.
Podcast Barbie.
Mic and camera sold separately.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
That was
I'm gonna
amazing.
try. Well, I'll try.
Please, watch it in the morning.
I love the cast and everybody, so I'll do
I
better.
mean, Ryan Gosling.
Right now, you
I'll
are
be
being
better.
Ryan Gosling.
He's
He's
beach.
beach.
He just went full beach.
He went full beach.
Like, thank you for going beach.
I appreciate
Thank you for doing beach.
the beach.
Do beach.
He
I'll
did
be
the
better.
beach well.
I'll be
Very well.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beach
please
is not
be
mad
better.
at how he did beach.
Yeah.
No, he did beach
I
well.
feel like I could keep going. Must stop.
Just beach.
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 Beach in it.
It's okay. I'll be
Honestly,
better.
part of like low key, like some of the best parts of that movie are the random things.
Yes.
Like John Cena. just randomly showing up.
I feel like he randomly shows up in every movie.
I love John
This is
Cena.
true.
When, do
There
you
was a
remember
minute
that
there
movie
he was
where he
actually
was like
in
a
movies
dog?
purposefully.
He was like a dog in like BDSM attire on the floor in a movie.
Are you thinking of Channing Tatum? I think you're thinking of Channing
Maybe.
Tatum. I think you're thinking of Channing Tatum.
I like him in
What
Cock Blockers.
movie?
He is
They are the
so
same.
That was Channing Tatum.
hilarious.
Channing Tatum
No, Cock
and
Blockers
John
is
Cena are the
definitely
same.
dad.
No, John
Oh,
Cena.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking of Channing Tatum.
It was that End of the World movie with
Yes.
Rihanna.
Yes.
And
but
then it
they
ends
do
with
look the
Backstreet
same.
Boys.
Yes,
What
it's all
movie
random.
are you talking
So
about?
I saw it in theaters, and I thought it was the
End of the
most
year movie.
hilarious thing I've
Were
ever
you-
seen in my entire
Were you up in
life.
outer space or were you on Earth?
I don't remember. It was back in college, so there is a good chance
You were on
I was
shrooms.
along the constellations.
Along
off.
the constellations.
This is a perfect
But
movie for that. actually.
Yes, it is.
I talked this up so much to my then boyfriend, now husband, and
Oh.
his best friend.
I thought we were about to
And-
get into some drama.
And so I took them to the movie theaters, to these like terrible theater. And we went and
Affordable.
saw it the whole time.
affordable.
The whole
Affordable.
time I'm just like looking at them like, is it so funny? And they thought it was the
Were they like this?
dumbest movie
I picture
hate
Sean
when
doing
that
that.
ever.
I picture
Damn.
Sean doing that.
I
I see
just-
this 100%.
sometimes-
It's the crackers all over it.
What a
Things are
letdown.
just not as funny sometimes the second time you see them or
No.
whatever. But that was their first time.
No,
the second
it's
time,
not funny if you're not high.
Gosh, it was.
Damn.
I
That's
was
how I
so
feel about
excited.
the movie Strays.
What's
Did y'all see that
Strays?
movie with the
Yeah,
dogs?
that was so good.
I thought it was probably funnier the second time I saw it because it was.
Anyways,
Natural actors
because
over
I
here.
had ventured to the moon. The second time I saw it, it was definitely funnier. The first time I saw it, first of all, I didn't expect it to be that type of movie, so I don't know what I went in
You
there
thought
with.
it was a kid's movie.
I thought it was like
What is
Secret
Strays?
Life of Pets, but like
love
Not
that.
real
Yeah,
Love that.
But no,
it's not.
Oh,
it's
It's
not.
Is it
definitely
sad?
adult humor.
It's a Will
It's
Ferrell
like
movie.
Sausage
Oh,
Party.
Sausage Party.
That's
Great
another
example.
good one that
Okay,
was a
no.
letdown the second time I introduced it to people.
Now that you guys
As you
mentioned-
shouldn't.
Now that you guys mentioned it, my favorite clips about this will be the last thing I talk about. The little, I wanted to say Met Gala, but it's definitely Golden Globes.
Oh.
I will say this last thing about the Golden Globes is that it makes me sad to see. This is my favorite part, my favorite part about the Golden Globes.
What's your favorite part, Jeanette?
We still don't know.
We're getting there.
I want to say this, that my favorite part of the Golden Globes is Will Ferrell's part when he came out and who was he hosting it with?
Oh, Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, they did just such a good job, but
I
I'm
love them
sad
together,
to see
though.
them get old.
Especially Will
Specifically,
Ferrell.
yeah.
Yes,
Because he's all
specifically
gray
Will
now.
Ferrell.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready, and I think he does such a good job. Honestly, though, if I was presenting at the Golden Globes, I'd have to be like a whole bottle of wine. Like I need some
Oh,
liquid
I'd be
courage.
so
Nerves. I mean,
Yeah.
We were nervous.
we were
to
so
do this.
nervous just to sit here tonight.
Yeah.
That's
In front
Like
of no one.
comfort of her
Sarah
living
was like,
room.
I'm not ready. And I was like,
Like,
what are you not ready
No
for?
one is
Like,
here. It's
I
just
don't know.
us.
know.
I don't know. I
We-
don't have a reason.
We just like being in the caboose, you
Yeah.
know? I just like to watch.
Sometimes
Watch
you
and
just need
laugh.
a little liquid courage. That's
Little
all.
bit.
You do. How
Cheers.
drunk do you think like celebrities? Because I guess those actors and actresses, like they're not like it's not a set, you know. There's not
Right.
like cameras and stuff. This is all like
Real life.
Yeah.
in the moment, real life. Like you just found out you won. Like how nervous do you think they are, and do you think they have to get super drunk?
Well, I thought it was like a perfect example of what I would be. Is that girl who wore the red dress?
I cannot remember her name.
Yes, but she won, and she
She-
was like, "I want to thank my assistants."
Yeah, she's
But-
like,
I mean,
She
shout
kept
out.
it 100. She was
answering
like,
my
I want to
email?
thank my agent's assistant.
But everybody,
Right.
did
My
you,
email?
They're doing all the work.
did you see
Yeah.
that everyone they passed it like panned to was
We're
like,
like,
yes,
yeah.
Facts. They're the ones that do
yes,
the work.
yes,
I was
and
like-
they're like, sorry for all my emails.
She did such a good job.
She
Yeah.
did.
She could tell she
But
was
that would be me.
nervous.
Yeah.
Like I would
Yeah.
have needed a shot or something.
Yeah.
Nervous,
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
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 What if she was nervous to be up there because like she was like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna win or not. So this is a
Or
surprise.
is it
And, oh my
nerves
God, I
because
wasn't
you're in front
prepared.
of your peers?
Yeah.
But do you think that you like practice an acceptance speech the same way you would practice for like a movie?
No.
No.
I
There's
think
no
I
script.
I think I
Well,
would
do you not
be.
think that there's like a pre-script if you win, like just in case?
No,
You
because
think they're just on a whim?
It seemed like all of them were just on
Nothing
a
at
whim.
all.
Except
think-
for that one person
you
who pulled
remember
out a piece of paper.
sometimes they
Right.
would like pull out the paper and be like,
Yeah.
in case I won.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I low key feel like people practice in front of the
Yeah,
mirror.
I'm sure they do, but
Once
also
you're up there, lights in your face, camera on.
No,
Idol.
she was emotionated.
I mean,
and
that's
that
us.
was
not
Exactly.
We would be like,
emotionated.
She was emotionated naturally, and that was raw.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
raw.
that was a raw.
Emotion.
I appreciated
Yeah.
it for sure.
Yeah, like
Felt
I
like she
think
was a
that was
normal
very
person.
real.
Yeah,
It made her very relatable,
for sure.
except her name because we can't remember.
Because
but
nobody can
But
remember
you
it.
know who
you
you are.
did a great job.
You know red dress.
and
Red
we
dress.
really loved it.
I thought it was a
The
great
bear.
speech.
She's in
Yeah.
the bear. I do remember that.
The
That's it.
cocaine bear?
No,
No,
just the
just-
bear.
Oh, that show. Okay.
Not the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Y'all,
I haven't seen either, so well, I've seen like 2 episodes of The Bear.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
My brother loves it.
I haven't.
look, when this episode comes out, we're gonna be really close to Valentine's Day.
Like really close.
Oh yeah,
Very
we are.
close.
We are.
I'm just curious, first of all, vulnerable. I've never been a Valentine, but what do you guys do? Like Galentine? I've never done that. Like, what do you guys have
We can
traditions like we
change
do
that.
that
I
for
think
New
I've done
Year's?
I think we should
Galentine.
do Galentine.
Galentine's way
fun.
better than
I think we
Valentine.
should do Galentine.
But I heard you do something, and I need to know
I
what this
don't.
is.
I don't celebrate. Okay, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because the day after Valentine's Day is my husband's birthday.
Oh.
What a build up!
So-
She's been making me wait this whole time to figure out what this is.
I know.
Okay, your
So
husband's
he hates Valentine's Day because it like low key takes away from his birthday.
Yeah,
Is
Relatable.
everything you give him in pink or something?
No,
It
he's
should
so
be.
lucky because he married
because he's Ken.
a fine bitch who don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day. Like
Yeah.
I just don't. We started back in college. We would get Chinese takeout
Ooh.
and we would just watch a movie together. And
That was it made it happen.
They Netflix and chill. They
Before it was
Netflix
a
and
thing.
chill.
and that's our
Before it was a
Valentine's Day
thing.
tradition. And then it's his birthday. And that's it. But I will throw a
Checks
ringer. Have you ever been iced on Valentine's Day?
No.
No.
Ice as in like diamonds?
Like smearing off.
Yourself.
No, this was
No,
back in
not
college.
ice
Girlfriend,
myself.
this was in college. We ain't got money for diamonds yet.
I'm gonna be super
Keep it
honest
dark,
here,
honey.
and if it comes from any of you three, like I'll know. I've never actually been iced. I've only iced people and watched Chris get
Ooh.
iced.
You want to be?
Oh.
I
No,
don't want
I
to be
don't.
that.
Now
I
I
can't
know.
chug that.
You want to know that?
Ice me with chocolate milk.
Okay.
Or tequila rose.
Or tequila
rose.
rose.
There
No,
you
that's
go.
what I'm saying.
Where are you?
Valentine's
But yeah,
Day.
so one day in college, I got home and I opened up the door to my townhome, and there was a big thing of roses and a 6-pack of Smirnoff, and it said, from my husband, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Here is a 6-pack. I just iced you."
Wow.
And
You
I-
had to do the whole thing.
I
And
would've chopped his
that
dick
was,
off.
and I think that was like the best thing. that's
That's
ever
your
happened to me.
moment? That
Yeah,
was your
I
meet
loved it.
cute?
That was like, I'm gonna marry him.
Being iced.
I would have shit my
Different
pants
versions.
thinking I had to
I
chug
did.
that.
I didn't drink a single one of them. I
Oh,
don't drink.
okay.
I don't drink Smirnoff ices. I get hangovers in 5 minutes from them. But it was the thought that counts, and I love
Wow.
That is
Wow.
sweet. That is sweet.
What was
Yeah,
your?
he came up with a poem.
Did he? We need to fact check that.
It is. I have
Well,
it.
it was
There's a
before
picture.
ChatGPT.
I have a picture.
I
You can
believe
post
That's
it.
I
before
believe-
ChatGPT. Yeah.
You can post it
I
on your
believe that's what the
Instagram.
card said. But who came up with that?
Sean.
Did he?
I don't know. It'd either be him or my roommate Katie. And technically on the
Katie.
card,
Honestly,
it
I
will
put
be
it in-
crossed out and it'll say here's a 5-pack because he iced Katie in the process.
Oh my
Plot
god.
twist.
Then it
So-
was him.
It was him.
Yeah, or reverse plot twist, and she helped
You know
him write
what?
it, and then he was like, "Screw you too."
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah, we need to fact check. We'll report back.
Yeah. I will send you the picture of the.
Is there people
bouquet.
that love Valentine's Day though? Because I feel like I've had a growing hate for it, but I have
Not
a
a
reason
growing
why.
hate.
I have a reason why.
What's your reason?
Yeah, why?
Because there's nothing to do that day.
But also, like all the
Yeah.
restaurants
For
have set
moi.
menus.
For moi. Okay,
It's not good either.
I just the no Valentine Day,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I
Gareth
get
and I have never
that.
been big Valentine's Day people.
Yeah, I'm not
just
into
kind of
it.
not-
I do know a girl.
I got broken
Who?
up with on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that
that's
sucks.
I don't give a shit about Valentine's Day.
reminds me of the movie where like they're beating up the piano because they got
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And even better, he still brought me all my Valentine's Day presents that he got.
and then said, "This just isn't working out."
Yeah, he like
least you
broke
got
up
your
with me
presents.
late the night before.
He
like,
broke up with you before and then still
night
brought you
before.
your
late the night
presents?
before, and then still brought all the things. And I'm talking like
Why not
life-size
just
teddy bear.
return them?
Ooh.
Life size. Thank you so much for asking, Sarah. I don't know.
A life-size teddy bear?
Yeah, gross.
Ugh.
mean,
I
it
just
was-
hate the holiday.
It was
Oh,
like
yeah,
high school,
some
just
of
so we're
us
clear.
What's
It
the
was
point
high
of it?
school, but
What's
I
the
didn't give a
point?
shit.
Here's the
Oh,
lamp.
hi.
It's the lamp.
Oh, look.
Here's the
it's
lamp.
the Pixar lamp.
it is.
Poodle.
Okay, bye.
Okay. So I know a girl whose favorite holiday is Valentine's.
Oh, interesting.
And I low-key judge
I
her
could
for
never.
that. I just
Listen,
judge
obviously,
her.
we're not the group to say anything about
One
that.
time we were supposed to like hang out. All of us were supposed to hang out.
On
like
Valentine's?
a Galentine's Day?
No, like it was just happened to be that because it's near my husband's birthday,
Right.
and they couldn't make it because it's their favorite holiday.
What?
What?
Ooh, I
But
know.
like, what do you? So like, we were gonna go to dinner and then hang out. Like, what are you guys doing? Dinner and hanging out as well? Like,
Yeah, like,
Why
what
can't
else
you
is there to
together?
do?
You're
on
not fucking on a
Valentine's Day?
Or
table.
it's just like because like Valentine's Day doesn't fall on like a certain day, so like it may have fallen like on my husband's birthday, or you know, like
no,
the
it
weekend.
always falls on a certain
Well,
day.
you know what I mean. Come
On a weekend.
You know what I
The
mean.
day after. I know
Thank
what you
Day of the
meant.
week.
I knew what
Thank
you meant.
Jeanette.
I'm like, no,
We're
it's
on the
always
same
on the
page.
14th.
We are on the same page.
Do you guys like?
Do you brunch or what do you do?
Do you Galentine?
Like, do you
for
ever?
us or
Well,
for
do you ever change it up? Like, if his birthday is on a Saturday, do you celebrate Valentine's and his birthday, or you never celebrate Valentine's Day?
no Valentine's February 14th is always Chinese food and a movie.
Okay.
And then his birthday is his birthday, and then we might like celebrate with friends the following weekend or the weekend
Ooh.
before.
Do you make
or
sure to
whatever.
separate the two? Like for Sarah, I make sure. Well, I try. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I try like to take down all the decorations in one room and put up birthday decorations.
For the record, my birthday's the day after Christmas.
Yeah, her
So-
birthday's the day after Christmas. So
Yeah.
like I always try and take down if I know they're going to be here, which in my defense, I didn't know they were going to be here this year, so this year doesn't count.
Yeah.
But I try and take down all the decorations in a room and put
Mhm.
up complete birthday decorations, so it's completely different than Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure she knows like
Completely
this
separate.
is completely separate. Like I
And I
try and wrap my
appreciate it.
gifts.
One of my very best
like,
friends'
in
birthday
pink and
is
stuff.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So-
See, that's
See?
tough.
Yeah.
That is tough because I don't think I
Yeah.
would follow.
But you
that.
know what we've always done is that. So going back, if we're gonna circle back, we're gonna circle all the way back.
Oh.
And this is going
to
back
the Golden Globes.
to elementary school friends.
Ah,
Yeah.
Burner.
Where is
Call
that?
I have two friends that I've known since I was in my 2 and 3-year-old classrooms. So that's
Oh,
before elementary school
Yeah.
is different. So his birthday's
They're
on
better.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And so Christmas morning is Christmas, Christmas afternoon is his birthday.
Okay.
But actually what his older sister came up with, so anybody who has a Christmas birthday, has a baby
Oh.
due Christmas, this is what you
Tip.
gotta do. You have your Christmas tree, and then you have a birthday tree.
Oh,
And then it's like
cute.
the
You
You
don't
want a
expect that.
birthday tree?
It's
No,
the most
shut up,
genius.
Jeanette. Shut up.
It's
I
the
want a
most
birthday tree.
genius
I think a birthday
thing.
tree is a great idea.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Is
Yeah.
it not the most genius thing you've
Every
ever heard of?
ornament is just about you.
Yes.
Your birthday. Your favorite color.
Now
your
there's a
theme.
theme.
Yeah, no fucking
If I
pressure
don't have
since
a
I
birthday
host
tree
Christmas.
next year,
What are you gonna do? Divorce Gareth? I don't care. That sounds like a him problem. That sounds like a him problem. I'm still gonna work with you, just so we're clear. You can't fire me because your boss is right here.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
But
Only-
birthday treat, great idea.
yeah, I think
Sure.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I can
like
make
you
that
shouldn't be
happen.
sad or upset if your
Remember that.
birthday or kid's birthday is going to be on Christmas because you got your own
I'll
tree.
help you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
you're
great
gonna
idea.
have to do
I
the
think
happy
so.
Highly
birthday.
recommend.
Yeah.
Keep it separate.
Moving forwards, you will
As
have
much
a
as you can.
you'll have a birthday tree.
Wow, I just had a room.
Anywho,
Way to set the bar high. Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich.
Wait,
Okay.
okay,
whole
but
country.
also what comes in February,
Valentine's Day,
and we're
And-
getting closer to your birthday.
the Super Bowl.
Oh, your birthday.
Your
No,
birthday.
Your birthday.
My birthday's in
birthday.
January.
No, I know, but we're getting close. Like,
Oh,
sorry,
as
this
of
will,
right
this
now.
will drop closer to Valentine's Day,
Yes.
but your birthday will have already passed.
yes.
Oh.
Oh, by the time it drops, you mean?
Do you remember back
We're
in
gonna
the
be in the
day when
middle.
we used to just like brunch it up for birthdays?
Oh, hell
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Is-
they do bottomless mimosas anymore?
I
It
don't
is
know.
so hard to find. If it's
Is
not
it?
like it's like $5 or no, you know what? There is one place in McKinney that has $1 mimosa.
What?
You buy
I
think
got
you
a
told me
roommate
about
off of
this.
dollar mimosas.
You
Mwah.
buy
I
like
did
your
not.
first one that's like $10, and then everyone after that is $1.
Winning.
Are you sure?
I'm
Really?
That would
pretty sure you
only
told
be
me
cool
about
if I
that.
didn't get a hangover off of champagne.
I love
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
Mimosas because
mimosas.
it's orange juice. It's different.
Yeah, well, we do champagne with a little bit of orange juice.
An essence of orange.
I
juice.
remember brunching in college
a
though.
waft.
They would just bring us pitchers.
Yes.
Yeah, and
pictures.
we used to go around the table.
This
They
much.
bring. This was not college. This was after college, but Matitos in downtown Dallas had $20 bottomless brunch, and they would literally bring us the pitcher, and then they would be walking around like filling it up because it was their pitcher to refill people's bottomless mimosas,
Oh.
and we would waterfall. There'd be like 10 of us at the table. By the time they got back around, the first drink was empty, so they had to keep refilling it. So eventually, they just would come set pitchers on our table.
Okay.
My favorite part
So
of
fun.
your like
It was so
brunch
fun.
was the mimosa bar where like
Oh,
people
yeah.
got to choose how to combo their
Yes.
mimosa.
Yeah, you get to
Wait,
pick your little fruits.
Oh,
your
for
little,
her
Oh,
bachelorette party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your little herb.
I
your
skipped that. I
rosemary.
went straight to rose.
Straight
Yeah.
to it. That's what I
Highly
do.
recommend
But
that.
like, do you think that like people? Because so we like did that. I probably did that when like, you know, on average when I was 24 years old, because that was a great year.
So specific.
But you know, but do you think people brunch like we used to brunch? Because I don't think
No.
it's like a thing
I don't know if it's
anymore.
cool anymore.
Did the pandemic ruin it?
I think
I don't know.
part of me wonders if it's because like to younger kids now, kids I don't
Like
know.
they don't drink as
It's
much.
not drinking is not as cool as it used to be, or they just don't
Yeah.
want to do it as much as
I
they
get
as
that
we
for
used
people.
to.
and
I
I'm
don't.
confused.
Yeah,
No,
it's either
I don't
no
either.
The
drinking
fact that I
or mocktails.
see it, it's not that I
Mhm.
relate to it when I,
I
say
do
that.
love that they have
Yeah.
mocktails and stuff like that on the menu and everything. I think that's a good thing to do. But
for
like,
sure.
but just like the whole like, I don't even know the
Blacking
word.
out at brunch.
I don't
Like,
even know
that's
the
so
experience.
fun.
How do I describe getting so drunk at one like at like
and then
11
a great
p.m.
nap afterwards.
and then I go
Yeah.
sleep and I wake up and I'm not hungover because I went to sleep at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
Those
even if
were
you
the
wake up at
days.
8 p.m. and you're hungover,
Those
you're not
were the
hungover for
days.
work.
Mhm.
I feel like it's just an elite level of responsibility.
brunch is
I
just
think people
different.
missed out on a
Dedication.
whole culture
They
experience.
missed out
But
on
do
it.
they do bottomless brunches still, or
I
like
used
people
to
like
go
Uber?
to
That's
Social
crazy. Don't do
House.
that.
Social
Oh
House in
yes,
Uptown.
yes.
And we'd go and we'd brunch at the restaurant and we'd walk around the building to the backyard where you play the games and like
Mhm.
the party started. And it's just like, I don't know, it was such an era.
It was such
It
an
was-
era.
it was such an
Our brunch
era.
era.
It was our brunch era, and people now don't
Like
brunch era like we did.
I
No,
got a
no.
roommate out of brunch. Like I was dating this guy. And this girl who was British came into where I was working, and I was like, "Can we be friends?" Like,
well,
my
if
mom's
we're
British.
talking about who you're talking about, then it's the best thing that ever
Yes,
happened.
of course.
We made
Because
a best friend over brunch.
literally, and then that's also how me and Emily became friends. So it like really dominated. Who we're still friends with,
We're
just
so
so we're clear.
with.
But like
Siobhan, shout out.
I know, shout out Siobhan. Yeah, we went to brunch where they had dollar mimosas. Got super drunk there. Our like one of our first times hanging out, and then I was like, let's go to Uptown. They do bottomless brunch. So we went from dollar mimosas. I don't know if we drove or we took taxis or Ubered or whatever we did. And then we got super blackout drunk and knew we couldn't make it home. And I was dating a guy who lived like around the corner from the bar. So I was like, we're going to crash at your house. And he was like, no, you're not. And he was an attorney. So he was very serious.
Oh.
And I was like, yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
And we passed out of his house, woke up, like, we're
ready to go.
Pretty sober by the time we woke up. And we just were like, okay, bye, thanks. And left. She also, low-key though, side story, helped me lie to this person.
First time you met her?
No.
She did this.
No.
Okay,
we had been roommates and then it all transpired from there. We didn't live together. She still lived in Dallas, whole thing. Anyways, no, I'm sorry. It was before we lived together.
Okay.
So I was hanging out with Chris all day, and I thought that me and this guy were on a break because he told me he wanted to take a break.
Sounds like Ross and Rachel to me.
So
that's a break. I'm sorry.
Right.
Sorry, Rachel.
It's a break.
Like, if you're on a break, I told him flat out.
That was a solid stance.
We're not together. And mind you, I lived in like a different town at the time. It was like 20 minutes away from where he lived.
Town.
Yeah.
Wow. What a way to describe.
I don't want to say where I lived. So I lived in a different area of Dallas.
There we go.
And I always had to go to his house. So I'd always
to Chris's house.
No, to my boyfriend's house. Yes.
Okay.
So I would always maybe smoke a little bit. And then I would go over to his house and spend the night or whatever. And then I'd go to work the next day. Like, that was my little routine. He probably came to my house like twice the entire like 6-month period we were dating.
Oh, wow.
But then he wanted to go on a break. And like, listen, if you told me we were going on a break, your girl's been through some shit. Like,
we're on a break.
I'm not fighting you. We're not on a break. We're broken up. Like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You tell me you don't want to be with me. Okay. I'm done. I'm not going to fight you. I'm just going to say, okay, which also makes people go crazy for whatever reason. Anyways. So I had somebody living with me at that point, like a friend who had been staying with me. And he texted me and was like, just so you know, he just showed up to your house. And I had been hanging out with Chris all day.
And he's never gone to your house.
Never gone to my house, but I didn't answer the phone. So
made him go nuts.
Oh,
it made him go wild.
Controlling
yeah. So he showed up at my house and he made up a thing because my car was at the carport. So he made up a story like, oh, she's not here. She must be sleeping. I've been trying to get her up. Well, I picked up Siobhan and she had gone to
the girl you just had brunch with and bonded over.
So
yeah. We were good friends at this point.
To put a name to it,
Siobhan. So I was like, here's the situation. I've been with Chris. Like, he thinks that's not who I'm with. He's acting a little crazy. Like, help me.
Please.
They had gone to BJ's Pizza. The pizza place, the restaurant, BJ's restaurant?
Yeah.
It's not a pizza place. It's just like literally everything
like BJ's.
Well, yeah, that is just like
a brewery.
Grand Lux.
But
they make their own.
Yeah.
I hate that place. Sorry.
I know. But so she had been to BJ's with her current roommate and she was like, come get me. So I pick her up. She brings the to-go box with her.
Genius.
And we go to my house and I call him and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, oh, yeah, I was at your house. And I was like, oh, well, I was asleep. And then Siobhan came and got me and we went to BJ's Pizza because my car was in the carport. I was like, we went to BJ's and we had pizza. And he's like, oh, yeah, what kind of pizza did she have? And Siobhan was like, a buffalo chicken and spinach.
Very
and he was like, oh, yeah? And he was trying to catch us in a lie, but she actually had the pizza. And he was like, so you can't answer your phone, And I'm like, well, I was asleep. And then I went, my phone was on silent. Like, I wasn't paying attention to it. I was visiting with Siobhan. And he's like, how many pieces are left,
What?
And she's like, 4. Like, and we had all these, and he was like, either you're a really good liar or that's what really happened. And I was like, I have no reason to lie to you.
Sounds like that's what really happened.
But also,
And-
we're not together. It doesn't matter where we're at.
Yeah,
like, and I was
Ross.
also very young, so I was not in a confident place to be like, this is none of your business.
Right.
These days, I would be like, none of your business, mind your fucking business. Also, I wouldn't be
Red
in
flag,
the situation.
red flag,
Right.
red flag.
I'm in the situation
It was a
nowadays.
perfectly
Perfectly sealed lie. Like, it was wrapped up in a nice little bow, and I got away with it, and we still never got back together.
And
so.
you bonded.
Yeah,
complete
very
friendship.
clever.
Oh yeah, we ended up living together after that. So
Yeah. Love her.
she was one of the OGs.
Thank you, brunch.
Siobhan
See?
is an OG. Yeah, and,
Thank you,
and,
brunch.
and the people these days would never experience anything
Yeah.
They
like
wouldn't
that
get to
when it comes to
experience
brunch.
any of it.
You know, when we
Yeah.
first moved here, Gareth said that he thought we'd be going to brunch every weekend because I guess maybe that's what you.
In my
used to
defense,
do.
I did go to
We haven't-
brunch every week.
We haven't gone to
Same.
brunch
Same.
yet.
I did.
We
I
went for
did.
your bachelorette party.
I mean, us as like with
Oh,
Gareth
yeah.
too.
Just like randomly
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
a normal Saturday.
I'm
That
on
used
a
to just be
whim.
the thing. It
Needs
was
to
the
It did.
thing.
Needs to happen.
It did, and then we never
Yeah.
did, and it's only been, I don't know, 2
Wait,
years.
what needs to happen is I need to figure out what's going on for your birthday.
Are we gonna brunch for your
Oh.
birthday?
What's happening?
Mostly,
Should
I
we-
just want to know if I'm invited.
Can we bring back the brunch for your birthday?
One time, we probably should bring back the brunch for my birthday. I am old now.
Birthday brunch?
Yeah,
Birthday brunch.
But like bottomless
Yeah.
birthday brunch.
Bottomless birthday brunch.
But
How many beats
where?
can we add to this title?
Where?
Bottomless
Birthday
birthday
brunch.
big
bitches.
booby
Oh,
brunch.
Bootylicious.
Bottomless,
Big booby.
bottomless birthday bootylicious big
Big booby
big
brunch.
booby bitches brunch.
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
The booby, booby, booby.
Excellent.
Yeah, so
Me to the seventh
perfect.
power.
We will, you know.
No, we still need to figure it out.
Yeah, we can do that, but also we're gonna have to move past. I'm
What
sorry you
had
weren't
happened?
invited.
I will.
I did not know this happened until
She literally said.
In my defense, I didn't know either.
I think
No.
It's my favorite me and Chris story.
Yeah, that's how you guys bonded. You go ahead and tell
We
me.
It's
could've
my
done-
favorite me and Chris story
Yeah,
because
tell the story.
he was in charge of inviting coworkers to your
He was
surprise
like-
birthday
surprise
party.
He was in
birthday.
charge of inviting everyone, from what I know.
It's my favorite story. Yeah.
Like, he threw me a surprise 30th birthday at a water park because my birthday's in January, so I never had
a pool party.
a pool party before. And he did that for me.
And he invited all the friends.
Except you.
We could have had such a longer relationship
I know.
if he invited you then.
Oh!
Jeanette
Chris
is
is my
getting
favorite story
flicked
about
off.
us.
for those that cannot see.
But can you invite me this year?
Can you not uninvite me?
Jeanette did
To
get
be
him
clear,
back.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Jeanette-
It wasn't on purpose. But yes,
But
it
you
did.
did. It
The way
did
it
work.
came
Karma
across.
did work out.
The way it came across was I had a birthday and I wanted to have it at DeLuca.
It's like a Brazilian
That
pizza,
pizza place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother was just telling me about this. He
Yeah.
just went.
So then I was like, yeah, let's do
Jeanette
it. Let's
loves
do
pizza
it. Blah, blah,
and loves
blah.
her birthday.
Love pizza, love wine.
And Chris
love
was
my
like, "Can I
birthday."
be invited?" She's like, "I'm not sure." Yes, of course.
And then it turned out to just be work people.
It was just girls that went, and it was just work people.
So he got uninvited.
So he got uninvited.
That sounds like karma.
It was karma.
So now
And he was a little
I
upset.
didn't mean to do that. We are on a clean slate, and it's
Clean
your
slate.
birthday, so we need to
Right.
restart.
So now,
Right.
so now since it's a clean slate, you should be invited.
Yeah, regardless, you'll be invited, and it's birthday brunch.
And birthday
And we're
brunch.
gonna brunch it up.
We are
Bottomless birthday.
bottomless
How are
birthday.
you gonna find bottomless?
We'll figure it
We're
out. Those are
Let's.
details.
Those
Those
are
the
minor
interwebs.
details.
The
But if
Google.
you know
The
somewhere in
Google.
Not an ad.
Dallas,
We just like Google.
Whatever you recommend, let's listen.
if you know somewhere in Dallas,
Not
wherever you
sponsored.
Not
recommend,
sponsored.
please send it to us. You can send us all your brunch recommendations to highwinetimes@gmail.com
Yeah.
or on any of our social media
And you can
platforms.
also follow you guys.
Oh, yes.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe
to
like-
High Wine Times.
right here.
Where
like-
can they find us?
Where can they hear us?
Like
All the things. Audible, Apple,
Spotify.
Spotify.
YouTube,
YouTube.
Amazon Music, the Google Play Store, anywhere you can get your podcast, you can find High Wine Times.
Yeah.
So
Thank y'all for hanging
Yes.
out. With
Thank
us.
you
Thanks for having
thank
guys. It
you
was so
for
much
being a part of this.
It was fun to interact and not just from the back.
From the back, yeah. Normally I have to like shut myself up.
Yeah.
You
So,
did awesome. You guys did
yes,
awesome.
thank you for doing this. And we will see you next time for
Bye.
another one of season 2's Highlight Times.
Season 2.